everyone. So in today's video I'm gonna share 10 ways to style a mini dress to achieve your perfect 60s and 70s style with you. So the mini dress was a big trend in the 60s and 70s. Usually at the beginning of these videos I kind of get into the history of mini dresses or like the clothing item that I'm about to talk, but the history of the mini dress is pretty similar to the history of the mini skirt, so I'm gonna link that video here for you, and I'm just gonna sum up the most important things for you before we get into the styling part. So a woman called Mary Quant was the one with the revolutionary idea of a really short skirt. So the classic mini dress is really simple cut. It's pretty much an A-line straight cutted dress. They usually have a really high neckline and you could get them without sleeves or with short sleeves or with long sleeves, and they soon became a huge trend. Especially wearing those short dresses with either boots or flat Mary Janes were super popular, and it kind of was all about going for that really youthful, childish look. However, during the 60s and 70s, the mini dress kind of changed and different pattern and textures and also kind of cuts became a big trend. During the 70s, really form-fitted dresses started popping up, and then also during the late 60s there were a lot of Indian-inspired designs. People started to wear a lot of accessories with their dresses and just really play around. So soon the mini dress became a staple among younger people in the 60s and 70s. So today I'm going to share 10 different of my mini dresses with you and how I style them for a 60s and 70s look. I personally really love to wear mini dresses. They're so easy to throw on. You just put them on, wear a pair of shoes with it, and you're pretty much good to go. So one of my absolutely favorite mini dresses that I own, and it's also like the epitome of the classic Mary Quant, really simple A-line cut mini dress, is this one. It is so cute. It kind of has these little buttons up here, but you can only open the one really at the top. I absolutely love the pattern. It's an A-line cut. It's a pretty stiff fabric, which is kind of typical for the time. So I really like it because the stiffness of the fabric kind of makes it stay in that A-line shape. So the classic Mary Quant style was to wear dresses like this with either boots or Mary Janes, but basically any sort of flat shoe. So I went with these very classic Mary Janes. They have this little tie detail up here. They're made from PVC, which was a big trend in the 60s. I think this is such an easy look, but it's great for that 60s swinging London style. I also feel like this dress is the epitome of mod fashion. It reminds me so much of Twiggy, and I just really love that it is so easy and so cute. Moving on with a different kind of mini dress that was also extremely popular at the time, baby doll dresses. I have this really cute one. I absolutely love the pattern. I think it is so gorgeous. The little lacy detail and the puff sleeves are so cute. This reminds me a lot of what Jane Birkin wore. She was really big in the whole baby doll trend. This was kind of a trend that really emerged during the mid and late 60s. And if you're looking for a dress like this, I would highly recommend you to check the PJ section at your local thrift store, because this, for example, was a nightgown at one point and it was floor length, so it kind of looked a bit odd because it didn't really have any shape or anything to it, but just by tailoring it, taking it in and shortening it, it looks so cute. Also, I'm pretty sure this is made from 100% cotton. It's a super thin fabric, so this is great for really hot days. So I personally really love to wear these dresses with either cowboy boots, some sort of sandals or Mary Janes, or a very classic pair of boots. These are just some brown suede boots. They're from the 60s originally. I absolutely love them. They're one of my favorite pairs of shoes. I think they go great with the look. And boots, a baby doll dress, and some sort of hat is perfect for a Jane Birkin inspired look. Speaking of hats, I also added this really cute sun straw hat. I really love this. I put these little flowers on here just to add a little bit more of that summery look, and I really like that whole look together. So this next outfit is kind of inspired by what Pattie Boyd wore in The Hard Day's Night, the movie. Basically, it's kind of that schoolgirl inspired blouse and mini dress look, because as said before, there are a lot of mini dresses that look great on their own, but I feel like you can also style them and play with them. So starting this off, I have this beautiful knitted mini dress. I really love it. However, I don't really like the top part of it, to be honest. Dresses like this were also kind of popular in the 60s, but people usually wore something underneath it. So I decided to go with a very classic blouse. What I really love about this one is that it kind of has these two details in the front that you can tie, and then they hang over And then they kind of hang over the dress. I think that's so beautiful and amazing. I also really love the cream color, and as said, it just really reminds me of Pattie Boyd in A Hard Day's Night, and kind of like the early to mid 60s Pattie Boyd in general. For shoes, I wanted to keep it really classic and simple as well, so I went with some knee-high black socks and these beautiful suede shoes. They're so cute. I absolutely love that little detailing here. I kind of also really like how this adds a bit of color but is not too much color because, as said before, this is a very classic look. So I feel like with a look like this, you could also experiment with a lot of different hats. You could also experiment with like a beret or something. You could also add a blazer, any sort of jacket, and just pretty much play around with it. Moving on with what I like to go my kind of go-go dress, this one. This psychedelic printed original mini dress is absolutely everything. I love the collar. It kind of has a turtleneck collar. It also is a bit stretchy, so it's like really form-fitting. I absolutely love it. This reminds me so much of what dancers in 60s TV shows wore. I absolutely love this dress. It is so loud and so beautiful and so out there that I think you don't need any accessories or anything. However, I really love to play with accessories, so I really like to do that, but this dress is just so gorgeous that I had to put it into this video. So I of course had to style it the only true go-go way for this video with some white go-go boots. They work amazingly with the dress. I really love them. White go-go boots were a big trend in the 60s, and as said before, Mary Janes or boots with a mini dress are just perfect for a 60s mini dress look. So this next outfit never was like a popular 60s or 70s look, however I personally really love it, and it is highly inspired by Miss Pamela of the GTOs and the GTOs in general, and it's basically the idea of wearing a silky or a lacy night dress as your everyday normal on-the-go dress. So I went with this absolutely gorgeous night dress that I have. I really love the detailing. I think it is so beautiful. I really love that like slight green pastel-y color. I think it is so gorgeous. And to kind of go with that fairy groupie look, I added this amazing little silky scarf. It has these beautiful flowers on them and then some frilly detailing at the bottom, and I kind of wear this around my shoulders, so to kind of wrap myself up in it. For shoes, I went with these really classic white 60s sandals, and then I really felt like this outfit needed a bag, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I couldn't decide which one. So I have these two. This one is a knitted silver bag. It is so beautiful. This one is also originally from the 60s. I got it at a thrift store and I absolutely love it, and I think it goes really well with the outfit. And then the other option would be this Naker bag that I also absolutely love. This one was also popular in the 60s. The shape of this bag is also super popular. I also really like this one because it's so unique and gorgeous, and I couldn't really decide, so leave a comment down below telling me which bag you think goes better with the look. Moving on with more of a really late 60s, probably more 70s kind of style with this amazing snake skin mini dress. I absolutely love this. I got it at a thrift store. As you can see, it has a tag. However, I'm pretty sure someone sewed this themselves and like hand sewed it from the way that it is made and also from the way that the tag looks. I think this is great for like a groupie 70s backstage at Led Zeppelin kind of a look. This is at least the vibes that this dress is giving off to me. I really love this, and the way that I really like to style this is to actually wear a turtleneck with it. I really like to wear a turtleneck underneath this because it kind of has this square neckline, and you can kind of really see that a lot better when you wear a turtleneck underneath it, so that's what I did. I also used this beautiful little scarf as a head wrap. I really love to accessorize with scarves. It could be tying them up in my hair like I did with this one. It could be wearing them on my shoulders, wearing them tied to my thighs or around my arms. I just really love to play with it, and I think this one went great with the look. And then for shoes, I went with these wooden heels. Really love them. A classic pair of 60s sandals. They are absolutely amazing, and I feel like they tie the look together perfectly. Moving on with another major 60s trend being paper dresses. So these kind of dresses are made from a very light material. As you can hear probably, it's kind of like that air balloon sort of material. I don't really know how to describe it, but basically these kind of dresses are made from basically just one strap of fabric in the front and then in the back. They're super simple A-line cut. This is also a really classic 60s fit because it has this little cutout detailing in the front that was super popular in the 60s. I absolutely love this dress. I think it is so cute, so simple, and it's also great for like a hot day. And since this is also a very Mary Quant inspired trend, I wanted to style it the way that she introduced it to the world by wearing a pair of boots with it. These are some really classic 60s PVC black boots. They don't really have a heel or anything, which is great for that Mary Quant inspired look. And yeah, I just really think they go great with it. And then I also added this beret. This is a leather beret. I really like it. I feel like it's kind of a bit different to what you usually see, but it definitely adds something interesting to the look, and I think it just goes great with the outfit overall. So what I really love about dresses like this one is that you can wear a turtleneck underneath it, you can wear a jacket with it, you can layer it, you can have so much fun with it. I feel like paper cut dresses like these were also often a solid color, and then people wore like that solid color dress and just added a pair of different colored tights to really play with contrast and color. Moving on with more of a early to mid 60s inspired mini dress, this one. This one is also an original vintage piece, as you can definitely tell by the tags and everything. I absolutely love this one. It is so cute. I actually tailored it to make it a bit shorter. This is a big tip that I have because I feel like a lot of these dresses, at least on me, I am super short. They kind of go down to a weird point on my thighs where I don't really like them. So I shorten them, and then I just make sure to wear some sort of biker shorts or dance shorts underneath it. I have these kind of tight cotton shorts that I used to wear to dance practices, and I just really like to wear them underneath dresses like this. So this one is a really classic early to mid 60s cut. As you can see, it has this line right here, which is really popular for that early 60s look. I absolutely love the little bow detailing. I think this dress is so cute. I love the pattern. It is really loud. It's kind of really like out there, I'd say, but I absolutely love this. I got this on Vinted online, and it really wasn't that expensive, so I'm really glad that I did get this one. So I styled this in a very popular early 60s way by adding some white tights, and also these really cute little white Mary Janes. These are also originally from the time. I really like them. As you can see, they have the tiniest bit of a heel, but this was kind of the heel that Mary Quant also had in her design, so it was either this or completely flat. And for the last look, I kind of wanted to go with something completely different and kind of show you how you can take a very simple and classic mini dress. So I started off with this really classic black mini dress. As you can see, it kind of has this really interesting collar that is kind of like a loose fitted turtleneck. It is also knitted and short sleeve. I really like it. It is super simple, and I feel like if you're just starting out your 60s and 70s wardrobe, or you're really looking for a piece that is super versatile, get a classic like a black or white or some sort of classic colored mini dress that you can wear a ton of different ways. Like this, for example, you could style it in a really mod way by adding like a small white belt and then a beret and some white boots. Or you could go more for a hippie look by adding some sort of crochet jacket and a big sun hat. Or you could do what I did, and that is to kind of go more for an edgier look. So I feel like the mini dress is a really girly trend. However, I don't believe that fashion has a gender. I say it over and over again until we as a society do not have to discuss this anymore. Honestly, fashion doesn't have a gender. You can wear whatever you want, whatever feels good for you, whatever you feel the most confident and best in. But I feel like a lot of these mini dresses are on the really girly side. So for this last dress, I really wanted to go a more edgier way. So what I did with this dress was to kind of use it as a blank canvas. So I started by adding a bunch of different necklaces. I really love how this is looking. I really love to go into thrift stores and get thrifted necklaces. I think that's an amazing thing because you can get so many different and amazing necklaces, and big statement necklaces like the ones that I'm wearing here were extremely popular in the 60s and 70s. Then I added not one but two belts, one being this kind of snake skin inspired one, and then the other one being this very classic black one. I love to play around with belts. I love to layer belts. Why only wear one if you can wear two? I think fashion doesn't have any rules. Do whatever makes you happy, and I really liked how this looked. And then to tie the look together, I just went with these snake skin boots. They're not real snake skin. They just kind of look like it, but I really like them. I love that they have two buckles. They're kind of more edgy, and as said, this is what I'm going for with this look, to kind of show you that there are so many different ways to style a mini dress. So yeah, these were my 10 ways to style mini dresses. As you can see, there are so many different things you can do. You can do a classic colored dress. As said before, you can have so much fun playing with accessories, playing with different colored tights, shoes, adding jackets, hats and jewelry, and just make it your own. I feel like the mini dress is an amazing 60s and 70s trend, and what I really like about it is that it is so versatile yet so easy and on the go. So please let me know which outfit was your favorite, and also please leave a comment down below telling me how you like to style mini dresses. Because honestly, I feel like a lot of people take it really easy with these and just throw them on and wear a pair of shoes with it. And don't get me wrong, I feel like that's an amazing look, but I feel like there is so much more you can do and there is so much creativity out there, so I would love to see your outfits. So if you wear a mini dress and you want someone to tell you how amazing you look, or you just want to share your mini dresses and outfits with me, please, please, please send me your pictures, tag me in your posts. I will tell you how amazing you look, and I would love to see all of your amazing fashion ideas. So that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would love you to give it a thumbs up and maybe share it with a friend. It supports the channel, it supports me, and it would mean the world. If you're interested in all things 60s and 70s, like the people, the pop culture, the fashion, the makeup, make sure to subscribe to this channel because I upload multiple videos every single week all about that, and I would love to have you around. I hope you're having an amazing day. Go out, enjoy the sunshine, take yourself some time to focus on you and your mental health today, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye guys!